Welcome to Scorebuddy. My name is Robyn and I'm a senior CSM here at Scorebuddy along with being one of the BI SMEs. The plan for today is to take you through how you can navigate through Scorebuddy's BI tool. Let's begin. Start by clicking on the Analytics dropdown and navigating to the Scorebuddy BI tab. Just a quick note while the page loads in the background is that any user who has access to the Analytics legacy will now also have access to the BI tool, so they will be able to view all of the reports that we run through today. I'm going to take you back to the very beginning and click on our library. Scorebuddy's BI is broken down into a library which contains dossier tiles, or as I like to refer to them as your books. Today we're going to look at the standard reports book, which you'll notice when the page loads is broken down into a few different chapters. The chapters you'll find at the top of the page are labeled by your score date, event date, last edit date, along with some calibration date reports and task creation reports. Within these three here, you will find that the pages are all the same, but will filter based on the score date, the edit date, along with the event date. What do we have on the pages that's going to help you better understand exactly what's happening in your QA? I'm glad you asked. So breaking it down from the top all the way down to the bottom, we have your KPIs. These are little tiles at the top of some, but not all pages to give you a quick synopsis of how everything is performing. And as you scroll down on the page, what you will notice is we do have a combination graph to show you exactly the number of scores above and below target along with the percentage score. And most importantly, then we can look at your scoring patterns, which is shown to you in a visualization grid. In the visualization grid that we have here for your scoring patterns, we have it broken down by staff, but you can change this across to your supervisor, your team, which is very important, along with your group, your evaluator, and even your scorecard. So if we navigate back to the staff, you can see the total percentage score that each staff has, how many scores they've received above and below target, and how they performed each month. Fantastic and very insightful, but you want to get a little bit more granular. So let's navigate to the top of the page where you'll see different filter options. So automatically your pages will be set to a rolling 3-month date range, but once you click on this, you'll see that there is far more options available to you, including the custom date range. So for this example, we're going to stick with the rolling 3 months, but what we're going to do is add some additional filters. So we're going to click on the add filter option, and from here you'll see we have your scorecard, group, evaluator, team, staff, and score tag list. What you will also notice is there are 2 supervisor options. And the reason for this is sometimes what can happen is agents get reassigned to different supervisors, and we want to be able to ensure that you can report on historical supervisors along with the current supervisor. So let's break this down into groups, starting with all, and then we click on the search bar, and you can see all the different groups that you will have available to you in the system. From here, we're just going to click these 3, so customer support, sales, and technical support, and click on done. And what you should notice is the page is going to change. Thankfully, not too much. So let's add some more filters to get even more granular with what we want to look at. Let's take a look at the scorecards. So again, it will automatically select to all. And from here, what we can do is we can go in and again, multi-select one, a few, or we can leave it with all. So if we go with all the customer support, and if you don't want to have to navigate through the scrolling option, you can also type in the search bar just to make things quicker and easier for yourself. Let's see what sales one we have, and click done. So from here, what we can see is there has been 3 scores done on the scorecard with an average of 71.4%. There isn't too much above, there's 100% below target, which means for us that we know there is something that we need to work on. Okay, so how do we navigate through understanding what areas need to be worked on? Before we do, we want to make sure that we have this filter saved. So what you can do is you can come in here on the save filter option and you can give it a name. Let's go with demo filter. And we will save filter. So now what that means is every time you come into the BI tool, you will have this filter available to yourself by clicking on the Save Filters, and you can see what's there. Another thing that's really helpful is that these filters will remain as you navigate through each of the pages within the chapter. So we want to take a look at and understand what is happening and why is there 100% below target. So let's come into the root cause analysis. And we can see that we have two causes. So opening did not include agent's name and the tone was not enthusiastic. So straight away, using the causes that are available in your scorecards option, you can identify the areas in which those agents that were scored in that date range may need some additional support. We don't want to say they failed. We just want to be able to identify the areas in which they need extra support. Thank you very much for taking a very quick walk through our Scorebuddy BI. Please don't hesitate to reach out to your account manager or your CSM, and they will be able to take you further and in more detail of our BI tool.